There are roughly 40 million Americans living in poverty. But thanks to Donald Trump, that's all about to change. The administration is considering changing the official definition of poverty so fewer families will qualify for government assistance. So, problem solved. I guess that's one way to deal with poverty. Just say it's not poverty. That's like if you say had stage 4 cancer and the doctor said, no, that's just a pancreas bruise. Put some ice on it. But another solution to poverty has gotten a lot of traction in the last few years, and it's a pretty simple idea.
The problem with poverty is not having enough money. The simplest solution when someone doesn't have enough money is to give them money. And so that's more or less the idea of universal basic income.
Universal basic income. It's a monthly government payment for every individual, regardless of wealth or work status. So are you a poor bastard? You get some money. A rich money. A Buddhist monk who's taken a vow of poverty, suck a dick, here's some money. The idea is that if people know they can meet their most basic needs, it would reduce income inequality and give more opportunities to people who feel trapped by poverty.
With that kind of safety net, people might become more entrepreneurial and take more risks. They might make more art. They might choose to spend more time with their families or take care of their elderly relatives or volunteer in their communities.
Or get into heroin, or invest in Bitcoin, or go crazy and buy those giant Toblerones at the duty-free store. You don't need 4, just get 1. It's still a fun gift. See, not everyone spends responsibly. Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang has made universal basic income the cornerstone of his campaign. He promised $1,000 a month to all Americans over 18, and he's already started with one married couple.
Chuck and Jodie Fossey are the first to try out Yang's universal basic income proposal. After Chuck Fossey lost his job, Yang offered him $1,000 a month out of his own pocket.
Do you feel like Andrew Yang has earned your vote?
I feel like, yeah, I probably will wind up voting for him.
Probably. $1,000 a month, and he's still just a probably. Hell, I'd probably vote for whichever presidential candidate let me use their HBO Go password. So the ball's in your court, Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, and all those other people whose names I've forgotten, including the guy I was just talking about. One of the main arguments for basic income is that we're all going to need it when the machines take over.
Lately, tech titans in Silicon Valley, like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, are some of the biggest advocates of the idea. They argue a universal basic income could provide a cushion to an estimated millions of people who could lose their jobs if they're replaced by automation or by robots.
And you can trust those guys. Yeah, because think about it. No human is called Elon. And Mark Zuckerberg. It's right in the name. You're not fooling me, robot CEOs. There's a lot to like about the concept of universal basic income, but we need more research before we know if it can work on a larger, indefinite scale. So unless someone builds a time machine, there's no way of knowing how automation will... Whoa! What's happening? Who are you? I am you, Jim Jefferies, but from the future. I am us, and you are we. And I've come to warn you about the future. The robots take over everything. Oh, no, are cyborgs killing everyone? What? No, they just take our jobs. We all sit around collecting $2,000 from the government each month. It's awesome. So, universal basic income really works. Yeah, everyone took their money and they spent it responsibly like we knew they would. There's no more poverty, no more hunger, no more war. Our world's problems have been solved. Well, almost all the problems. Hotel Wi-Fi still sucks. Oh, there's something I wanted to tell you. Make sure to use a condom March 14th, 2019. It's May. Well, enjoy your penis while you can. Anyway, gotta go. Time for me to get back to the future. November 2019. We're all working ourselves to the bone and we're not enjoying it, and it's all for nothing. So maybe it's time to make some changes. Which brings us to our segment, This'll Work. But tonight, retirement. In order to fix it, we have to go all the way back to the beginning. I'm talking about a full life reboot, starting from our earliest days. So from the ages 0 to 8, you get to have a childhood. That stays the same. Jump in puddles, eat a bunch of chocolate, shit your pants. It's childhood. Enjoy it because the next few years are going to be tough. Unfortunately, at 9, and I'm not going to lie, this will suck, we're bringing back child labour. Childhood is over. You get a hard hat and it's off to work. Coal miner, crime scene cleaner at a coal mine. All the jobs no one else wants to do goes to the kids. Their bodies are still fresh and can recover. And all the manual labour will eradicate childhood obesity. You hear that, you fat little c***s? The honeymoon's over. Now, to offset the hard work, we will lower the drinking age to 9. If you've been digging graves all afternoon in the blistering sun, you deserve a couple of frosty ones after your shift. Pipe down Tarquin, he gets a bit lippy when he's had a few. This will work. Fact. Okay, now, ages 16 to 21. School. You gotta go to school. Learn to spell, bit of maths. Have at least one science teacher who's led away in handcuffs for reasons unclear. You know, school. But then, get ready, because at 21, you get to retire. Youth is wasted on the young. So from 21 to 40, it's all the fun, sex, drugs, drinking and travelling you can possibly handle. These are your golden years. You can do whatever you want. And if you slip up and accidentally have a kid in those years, don't worry. Just hire a 9-year-old nanny. Not your responsibility. Live it up. Because at 40, sorry, retirement is over. You're now an adult. Pick a career, start a family if you're into that. The ages 40 to 60 are the being part of society time of life. Then at 60, you get to sit. Have a sit. Enjoy yourself. You've earned it. Sit in Florida. Sit by a lake. Wherever you want to sit, you fucking sit. Have at it. Because right around 65, that's when we draft you. It's time to accept your own mortality, which makes the elderly perfect soldiers. Those who are spry enough to serve, go into battle, fight wars, defuse bombs, it'll be great. And if you aren't fit for the military, you still have to serve a purpose in society. So welcome to your new life as a traffic cone. In fact, you're better than a real traffic cone. You're biodegradable and you're harder for drunk kids to put on their heads. He's retired, let him have his fun. So there you have it. This'll work.